kọ́dọ̀ tó lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n á ṣẹ̀nu mẹ́rẹ́ kàlùkàlù gbé nǹkan mi ṣẹ̀nu wúyẹ́ àtìlábí tún ti wọlé ta ló dìbò fún pàṣán tàbí iná yálé òǹbẹ lórí àjà fún ọ̀dọ́ ẹ̀ lọ tún ra mú ẹ má jọ pàpọ́n ní funfun fún yín mo wí tèmi.
àṣepé kan kò sí o àṣepamọ́ ló wà àṣesílẹ̀ wà bá èmi yóò tí kú mo sì lè ṣiṣẹ́ mo sì lè fọwọ́ ẹ̀wọ́ mo sì lè túlẹ̀ mi ṣe
ṣé bẹ̀rẹ̀ bí àná dàgbò òmìnira 1960 nígbà yẹn things easy gẹ́gẹ́ bọ́n ṣe wí darúgbó tó mi dán lòdùnú pátí gbòmìnira òmìnira ìdí dàbí ẹ̀wọ̀ náírà wá ìlú polúkúrú mùsùn ewé tàgbà ló ń jẹyàn wọn níṣu abẹ́ orí ewé rí ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ò fẹ́ wí abẹ́ orí àgbà ẹ̀rí àtẹnujẹ ló fẹ́ pa yín.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening to us from. I brought greetings to you from JDN 101.5 FM. Of course, in season of Christmas is around this corner. You can feel it, I can feel it everywhere. Christmas is everywhere. Wow, yes, it's Art Talk. The last time we were able to listen to one another was last week. We gambled that will come again today, but it pleases the Lord to make it a possibility. Here we are today. To God be the glory. Yes, you are hearing us live from number 1 Church Street, Joyceville Road, OKADO, Ibadan, JDN 101.5 FM. And of course, it's your indefatigable emperor on the microphone, OBA-ADEWALE. It's a business. You have serious business with that knot, N-U-T, knot is carrying something that is so germane that we just have to crack together. In cracking the knot this morning, of course, I have my usual analyst. When time comes, you are going to listen to him. And of course, I'm hoping to have my guest in the house. PDP spokesperson is on his way. Oyo State's PDP spokesperson is on his way. When he comes, we are going to listen to him. Today is going to be a beautiful one, as usual. Yeah, that is it. And of course, you know that on this program, we give it to you those news you must have heard. We discuss it. And the ones that you might not have even heard before, we discuss it. We make you have sense about it. So today, we're going to be doing the same. We're not going to give you less, but we'll give you more. Of course, that's how it's going to be. Trust us. It's no longer news that former deputy governor now of Bayelsa, Lawrence Erudapo, died at 53. May his soul rest in perfect peace. A lot is happening in the corner of politics in Nigeria and in diaspora. A lot is happening. We just have to let you know. The tension under President Tinubu have become a mockery of democracy. Tinubu detains. Wow. Last week we were saying Adeleke might move from, of course he has left PDP. Who knows the next move? We now know it's no longer in news that Adeleke has joined Accord Party. Adeleke in Accord, live in Accord Party. Does he have business there? Of course, he does. As Adeleke moved to Accord, Fubara also joined APC formally. That is not even a surprise. I have been waiting for Fubara to move to APC, and he moved. Congratulations to Fubara. Wike and Sheyi's faction. Which one is genuine? Which one is INEC recognizing? Power tozu here and there. Remi Tinubu gave Adeleke just 5 minutes, or else she will turn off the microphone. I gave you just 5 minutes. Remi Tinubu had said that Adeleke was my friend and we were in the Senate together. Nigerians may not know what is between us two. Adeleke, of course, is a senator, and Remi Tinubu was a senator too. Probably they may just be, cracking jokes. But Nigerians, when we see, we talk. Like Barnabas said, that when you see something, say something. Welcome back properly. So we're going to be having all these. We have them online. I'm going to be giving to you the way we should, with the way we ought to. So before then, I would like you to listen to the voice of my usual analyst as we are going to be kind of cracking the nut together this morning. Let your voice be heard.
Good morning, people at home, our lovers, the listeners, lovers of GDN 101.5 FM, and the lovers of our talk. You are welcome again to this edition of our talk, and it's going to be interesting as usual, as you are going to hear a lot. So stay tuned. We believe that you people at home know more than us. So I won't want you to leave us alone. We want you to phone in and make your own view known to the world. I am your radio boy, Comrade Barnabas Fagunloye.
Yeah, that's your radio boy, Barnabas. Can you feel Christmas around the corner? Can you just feel it?
Well, I feel it.
When you woke up this morning, did you feel the?
But I feel it, but it's not like before. Not like.
Why?
The financial dryness everywhere.
Barnabas, I am very, very, very buoyant. I'm very rich. I don't feel what you're feeling. Financial what?
If you are rich and buoyant, maybe you should just come out and let me point houses to you. Houses you need to bless. This is Christmas, Yuletide. You need to bless as many household. And
that reminds me, JDN is, of course, our Father Christmas has arrived from Rome, and it's just 5,000 naira. So those who are blessed can sponsor children. When you sponsor 10, that's just 50,000 naira. Sponsor children, let them come and make them happy. When you're okay, make others too to look okay. Nobody knows tomorrow.
Exactly.
That child you are putting smile on might be the next person that will put smile on you or your children tomorrow. Wike said that this is my house. Nobody can send me away from my house. The house I built. Where were Sheyi Makinde? Where were Bala when I was building PDP? Fubara had come to APC. Wike's boys, River Assembly, had gone to APC. Wike remain in PDP. What does Wike want? What else does he want in PDP? Is it true that PDP belongs to Wike? Wike has said that Sheyi Makinde and Bala Mohammed, they cannot send him away because he owns the party. He said they met him there. So, Barnabas, if we must look at it critically, do you think Wike still have any business staying in PDP? If yes or yes, I have PDP man, the spokesperson of PDP in Oyo State, the man who, when he talks, nobody will say, why did he say so about PDP in Oyo State? I welcome you, Honorable Michael Ogunshino. Kindly let your voice be heard.
I want to actually thank everybody who is joining us this morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. I greet all of our listeners and viewers if you are live streaming. I greet all our viewers and listeners all over the world. It's my prayer that we will enjoy the festivities of this season in peace and joy.
Amen. One Nigeria simply means that they will not be kidnapped.
Amen.
Okay. You are welcome once again.
Thank you.
When you were coming in, you met us talking about what Wike said during the course of the week. Wike was claiming that he's the owner of PDP. That Sheyi Makinde and Bala, they have no right to chase him off his own house that he built, that has been sponsoring all this while. So Barnabas, what can you say about Wike's statement?
All right. Whether anyone can chase Wike away from PDP or not. So I will leave that area for PDP spokesperson. You know, is an official person constituted by PDP to speak on behalf of PDP. But the whole drama, to me, I see it as, you know, when somebody is talking under the influence of something.
Influence of what?
Something like maybe alcohol or whatever. The whole statement. But beyond that, I said beyond that because I am not in-house in PDP. So we have somebody who is in-house here who will let the member of the public know what is going on.
Barnabas, it seems you don't like Wike.
I like everybody. How can you? No, which in the first place, which how did he build that somebody is chasing him away? I don't like. See,
I have told you on this program that Wike is a powerful person.
Powerful in his house. I've told you to stop saying Wike is a powerful person. Everyone is powerful.
Because he's displaying being powerful.
Okay, well, if Wike is powerful or not in PDP or whatever, we will hear from the horse's mouth.
Wike made us understand that there's no ESCO in Oyo State. He said the national convention done in Oyo State that is zero. Wike Fashion declared that. They suspended Sheyi Makinde.
No, before the I know I'm just this I see this one as paraphrasing because we hear deep from me. Before the kangaroo expulsion by the kangaroo not working committee, which I call illegal, I've called it illegal faction. To me, I don't see PDP having a faction. I see a federal sponsored club disorganizing PDP. So the whole world know and understand that PDP conducted a convention. A convention supported by the founding fathers of PDP. In that kangaroo gathering, I asked you some times ago that we should point out to us founding father of PDP in that gathering sponsored by Federal Might to disorganize opposition. So, and Wike is not the court of law. Wike cannot say that convention is illegal. It's like preempting the court, which is totally wrong.
It's all right. Without wasting any of our time, let's just allow the spokesperson of PDP, in person of Honorable Michael Ogunshino, to please dive into the matter that is on ground. Honorable Ogunshino, do we have state ESCO in PDP or your state ESCO?
There is no contention.
Who is Michael Ogunshino? The last time you came here, you were youth leader, stroke PDP public secretary. So who are you today? After the convention?
We had a congress on the 29th of September 2025 and was voted for. I aspired and contested for the state's public secretary. So currently, and I won the election. So currently, I'm the substantive public secretary of the PDP in Oyo State, and also double as the spokesperson for the party and head of the media for the party. All right, so and there is no contention about that. There is no law of competent jurisdiction that has rendered that particular convention or congress illegal or invalid.
But it was said that INEC was not there.
Where our convention, our state congress, INEC was there. INEC was led by Keshinru to our state congress. About national convention, you see, I understand law, and I know how law actually works. I think the only thing I've not done is that I've not gone to study law officially, right? But you see, having spent over 10 years in this my line of job, I can tell you that I've dealt with a lot of political matters that has given me very comprehensive knowledge about how law actually works. And don't forget that I'm a politician, so I'm a friend to the court. I go to court regularly. I have cases. People have sued me, I've sued people, and it's just part of our work. Now, so what the law actually says, and by the way, Kanko, I have read the Electoral Act 4 times. I read it 4 times. I understand the rules of every political party and what they are supposed to do per time. So let me tell you, what the Electoral Act says and what the PDP Constitution that I stand to defend anywhere says is that if you want to do a convention, there are 4 things that you must do, 4 things, before you can say you want to have a convention. Number 1, NEC, National Executive Committee of the party, must agree to the date and the venue. Did we achieve that? Yes. We must give INEC 21 days notice of a convention. Did we do that? Yes. 3, the national chairman of the political party, national chairman of the party must be the chairman of the convention. Is Damagum the chairman of the national convention held in Ibadan? Yes. The 4th one, which is most important, is that they must there must be 2/3 attendance of the state. 2/3 of 36 states is 23. And actually about 34 states actually came for the convention. So states that came were in excess of 2/3, right? So for all the 4 things that the law says that you must have before we have a convention, we have them there, and then I'm so very glad. Number 1. Second thing that's also very crucial for me to say this morning is the fact that there is no contention in the PDP. There is no faction in the PDP. You see, this wiki faction, this wiki and Yahoo faction, Waxy, is a creation of the media, Wale Bello. It's a creation of the media. It's a wiki and the media creation. There is nothing called PDP faction. There's nothing called wiki-led PDP faction. See, let's subject matters to common sense and deep reasoning. Wiki works with the APC. I saw something online a few days ago. You know, I saw that they said they had a NEC meeting, PDP NEC meeting. Guess the venue? Wiki's residence. You're holding a NEC meeting of a serious political party in the official residence of an APC minister. How does that make sense? How do you think that way? You know, I call them political charlatans and comedians, people who have no regard for the laws of the land. You know, BK just like to throw money around and play. And people just like to throw words around and just waste money. But actually, I can tell you for a fact that there are no faction in PDP. And if you look at the kind of energy, if you look at the kind of vibe, if you look at the kind of seriousness that the Turaki-led executive actually came into office with, you realize that we are very serious about repositioning this party and building a party that we all can be proud of. There are no issues. Okay, so about the convention, I've heard a lot of people say that INEC did not come. INEC did not come. And I'm saying, what is this? What are we saying? Wale Bello. I've been a political person for years. I followed political activities for years. Have you actually seen at any particular point that any APC convention, APC doesn't even do convention. I've never had this that they did any convention.
They don't do?
So let me remind you that they had John Odige Oyegun as the national chairman that brought Buhari. When they were going to remove Odige Oyegun, they had one very serious crisis. Remember, Oshiomole. They removed Oyegun and brought in Oshiomole, right? After Oshiomole, they fought. After Oshiomole, they brought Abdullah Adamu. After Adamu, they brought in Ganduje. After Ganduje, they brought in after Adamu, after Oshiomole, they brought in Mai Malabuni as caretaker chairman. Mai Malabuni, former governor of Yobe State, former secretary of APC. After Mai Malabuni, they brought in Abdullah Ganduje. After Ganduje, they brought in Abdullah Adamu. After Adamu, Ganduje. After Ganduje, Yelwata. Now, tell me the convention where they chose these people. These people, I've mentioned about 5 names now. Tell me the convention that APC did, that they helped, that they produced particular people. What they had was yesterday, Ominsode was secretary. Today they removed Ominsode, they brought in Jibola Bashiru. Do you understand? Tell me the convention that produced Jibola Bashiru. Where did they do the convention? So if you say that INEC did not come, it's a matter of common sense. So the convention APC has been holding. Which one did INEC come? Did INEC go to the APC office for the meeting? Did you get it?
Was there even convention?
Yeah, was there even a convention anyway, number one. So actually, subject to the president again, what the law says is that notify INEC. INEC is not a member of the political party.
They may come and may not. I said they may
so
choose to come.
The role of INEC is simple at convention. Their role is to observe. The fact they must not talk. They must not do anything at the convention. They just to sit down and watch what you're doing. So if they say that they are actually very busy or they have other things they are doing that takes their time and all of those things, it's their choice. They might choose not to come for logistical reasons. Even INEC has alluded to the fact that we informed them. They are aware of the convention. So every stipulated, and like my brother said, see all of these things, it is the hands of Esau but the voice of Jacob. Don't forget that you've seen the president come to the media, spoke to the Senate, our very democratic president, went to the Senate, looked at senators and says it is his pleasure to say the opposition in disarray. Remember? So you know the meaning of that is that if something gives you pleasure, we don't want it to stop.
Yes.
Right? If opposition being in disarray gives you pleasure, you would never want disarray to stop because that's what gives you pleasure. It's unfortunate. That's what we have. That's what we as a nation. And now it's also critical to remind the president that he was once in the opposition too. And it wasn't silenced this way. It wasn't mitigated against this way. And the beautiful thing is that this is democracy. In Nigeria, democracy will thrive. We survived Babangida. We survived Abacha. We will survive Tinubu.
We will survive Tinubu.
We survive Buhari.
We are going to survive Tinubu. Okay, Michael Ogunshino, thank you so very much. But I want to ask you this straight question that will lead us to a particular place. What is the question? Do you think PDP aspirants, PDP members, are they feeling so cool? Are they happy? Are they so cool to put in their money to get tickets under PDP to campaign for any election? Or should take a case study?
Okay, so I want to understand your points now. If you say aspirants, aspirants can choose to be skeptical about constituting a party. But you see, everybody who understands how politics works understand the fact that what is currently happening to us in the nation is very, very unusual. It is completely needless. Let me speak about the Osun issue. And because people are listening to us this morning, they may want me to speak about the Osun issue. So let me actually address the Osun issue. And maybe this is the only radio I'll talk about it. I know that station, I won't talk about it again. What happened in Osun is quite very unfortunate. But what has happened in our party is unfortunate. I went for 13 governors 2 years ago. So we're coming about 3 or 4 governors now. It's very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. So agree with me, there are issues. I know there are issues. We are not where we should be as a political party. But you see, efforts are ongoing, and that's why the Turaki-led executive efforts are ongoing to see that we find a way to fix these issues. Now, Osun issue, you know what they say, my people, I'm a Yoruba man, our people will say that, let me say it again. Akingboku Kadomino Agbadano. That situation in Oshun. I think the governor had the storms of the rain, heard the clouds moving, had the clouds clanging, heard the sound of the rain without the rain, and then he poured away the water in the drum. It's unfortunate. You'd imagine that a governor that has done very well, like Governor Adeleke, and believe me, did very well in governance. He did very well. You'd imagine that Governor Adeleke would be going about for 3 days looking for political party where will contest. It's very disturbing that the governor that did well like that, because you're not able to do political permutation calculations correctly. In politics, you envisage, you use foresight. Do you understand? So let me ask you, what if by January you go to the court and court says that the convention PDP held is valid? So we have a placeholder, and then we find, okay, let's find somebody who is strong to contest things at the Adeleke and PDP platform. What will happen to Adeleke?
You have candidate already in Oshun?
We have a placeholder.
A placeholder?
Yes.
I like that. People have been saying it's a placeholder.
It's a placeholder. I'm telling you, it's a placeholder. You know. So, but you see, about that placeholder, let me also give a balance to it. And the balance here is that the person with a placeholder can also be the candidate. I'm sure you're aware. It's from Osun State. His origin is not in doubt. So he can actually still be the candidate. You know. So that's the balance. But I'm saying that.
Can Adeleke still come back to PDP?
No, it's late. December 15. That's what the law says. By December 15, every candidate must be submitted.
Don't you think Adeleke that has done well in Osun might end up winning the seats, even in the party he is, and PDP will lose out? Because you said he has done well.
In election, when it comes to elections, it is not. Shey Makinde was a good man in 2015, but he lost the election. Do you understand? Jonathan performed creditably well as a president of the nation, but he lost the election. One thing you need to win election is what we call strong platform, political parties. How many party members does Accord Party have? How many structures does Accord Party have in all the 30 local governments that make up Osun State? Don't you think it's a needless risk, what they are doing? You don't think it's a needless risk for them to say they want to go ahead and say they want to go to Accord Party? Now, what they would have actually done is take the risk with the PDP and say, okay, that's fine. You can also have your leg in other political parties, but still in your own party.
Probably they are not entrepreneurs. They cannot take risk. Let's quickly have this break.
Okay.
When we come back, we will continue. Thank you.
You are listening to Act Talk with OBA-ADEWALE on JDN 101.5 FM. Don't touch the dial. Keep listening.
You're welcome back from the music break. Michael Ogunshino, you were talking about the Osun and the risk that some people could not take.
Yeah, so and it's very disturbing that that's what we have as people. Very, very disturbing that we have governors who don't have balls, governors who do not have courage, leaders who don't understand the place of responsibility and seriousness, governors who have chicken balls, governors who can chicken out at the mention of the presidency. Don't forget that just about 2 months ago, the Adeleke political structure, because that's not PDP, they came out to endorse Tinubu for second term. Remember, I came to endorse Tinubu for, and I actually just gave a very hard laugh. Some kind of governors are these ones, people who don't have balls. You know, so I'm just hoping that they will not regret this decision, and if they do, it's politics. Nothing will happen. They will lose the election. Nothing will happen.
Let me quickly ask you this question: don't you think Wike is at the verge of succeeding what he has promised, that he will make sure that PDP don't have candidates come 2027?
Wait. You see, and I think I should start speaking to the media about this matter. Wike is not a member of the PDP.
He declared as a member.
What do you mean? The law. The highest decision-making organ of any political party, of any system in the world, is the National Convention. National Convention means the coming together of every member. When the church is having a convention, whatever decide the convention stand, right? At that convention, Ayoshe, Jotona, and some Wiki, and some other persons have been expelled from a political party by the National Convention. Do you get it?
In your mind of mind,
they
what?
cannot wait, and they cannot lay claim to a convention. No, you cannot. You have actually been expelled from the party. So as I speak to you, Wiki is partyless.
What does Wike want?
Are you asking Michael what Wiki wants?
What do you think Wike wants in PDP? What is making him to still feel I am still a member of PDP? What does he want?
Well, I'm not the spokesperson of PDP, but I can tell you Wiki is not a member of PDP.
What does he want?
He has been given an expulsion
Is PDP so special that he cannot?
An expelled member cannot expel someone.
An expelled member
Cannot expel someone now.
So let me give you a context of that particular matter. What does Wiki want? Now you've had Wiki, Reno Mokri, Shegun Showumi, a few of them come out to say that to say that they are going to support Tinubu in 2027, right? And they said it categorically. In fact, they said it on the national television that they have with Tinubu in 2027, which means that whatever the PDP does in 2027 to them doesn't make sense. They want Tinubu to return. Now, as a political party, we think that Tinubu has driven Nigeria into penury, into shame, into disgrace. He has pushing us into insecurity, into poverty, and we don't have a good country under the APC. PDP wants to win power in 2027, right? And so it means that, and politics is about interest. In fact, let me explain to you, according to Arab Laswell. Arab Laswell says that politics is defined as who gets what, when, and how. You know, another person says that politics is defined as the authoritative allocation of scarce resources. Are you getting it? So the meaning is that what is critical for us in politics is interest, right? So PDP has a particular interest. That interest is no longer in alignment with what Wiki wants. We are not on the same page, right? So if you are not on, I think that what he's doing doesn't even make sense. It is to every moral law, Wiki is wrong. To every moral law. You know, there's something we call Omoluabi. When you are a noble person, when you have a noble character, when you are done eating on a plate, what do? Wash your hand and leave that plate. Right? You cannot pollute a water that has quenched your thirst. When you are hungry, PDP gave you water to quench your thirst. You cannot pollute that water. It is wrong. It is very wrong. So what Wiki is trying to do is to pollute this water. And let me tell you, we have people that have done. You know, one thing I like about history is that what Wiki did, we had a similar situation in First Republic, we had it in Second Republic, we had it in Third Republic, the botched Third Republic.
So it's not new.
It's not new. And then we actually have it in this First Republic. We have it in the Fourth Republic in 1999, 2003. What Wiki did, Bolake did it. I'm just praying that it will not end up the Bolake ended up.
Some time ago, Wike was in Ibadan, and he made a statement. Sheyi Makinde was standing, and he said, "This Sheyi Makinde you are seeing, that is not talking, is even more dangerous than I am." He said, "When Sheyi Makinde bites you, he will bite you to finish you." Is Sheyi Makinde finishing Wike right away?
Well, what I know is that my governor is very gentleman. He's a core Democrat. And Sheyi Makinde knows that a lot of our fathers, they have labored for democracy. They have labored very hard for democracy. And he would see to it with his intelligence that all of the effort of our fathers do not go to waste. We will not descend to a one-party state.
Good. Well, okay.
No, I want to buttress to what this honorable is saying. You know, this is we are practicing democracy, right? And we have this system of multi-party system. It is wrong, democratically wrong. You bear the name of a political party. From there, supporting another candidate. Why don't you leave the party? Let the party be. Are you getting me? You claim you're a member of PDP. Some selected few. And I say, okay, you want the party to adopt candidate from another party. You don't want the party to produce a candidate against your person. Why don't you leave and let that party be? It is wrong, democratically wrong. And Nigerians will suffer if PDP should allow this Wike and co to subject Nigeria to one party state. It is not only for even PDP that will suffer, the Nigerians. So that is why you see me that most of what I say now is like in support of PDP, because I believe that action of Wike is not known to democracy.
All right. I read something on the social media. Let me just read. Honestly speaking, Oyo State civil servants are not ready to lose PDP government and Governor Seyi Makinde to oppositional party in the state. They prefer the government and party they already know, that is steadily paying their salary, steadily paying their pension and the likes. Now the question here is, will Seyi Makinde be able to reproduce himself despite this issue here and there?
Okay, so let me answer this. You answered it on my Facebook. Somebody very highly placed in this state, one of our fathers in this state, called me and said, Michael, what is... And I said, okay, Daddy, let me answer you, sir. In 2019, APC had late Governor Ajimobi. They had all of their best brains. They were in government, they were in power. They had councillors, local government chairman, they had everything you can think of. They had Teslim Folari on the ballot. They had OLABODE on the ballot. They had Fatai Buhari on the ballot. They had, for your south, they had Ajimobi himself on the ballot. You know, they had their best brains on the ballot. We met at the polls. We defeated them 15,000 votes to 350,000. In 2023, Ajimobi, now late, his son was on the ballot. His Ajimobi's son-in-law was on the ballot. Koladaisi was on the ballot.
Yes.
Adelabu was on the ballot. Another political party. Fulani was on the ballot, and we defeated them. What am I saying? When they were together, we defeated them. When they split it, we defeated them. You know why? Baxi, the fraction of politicians participating in election just 5%. I'm telling you the truth.
Just 5%.
This is about the Southwest local government. I'm not sure that PDP has 10,000 members here. And the votes that comes out from this place is in tens of thousands. Do you understand? Last election, last Cuba elections, in this particular place, we had about 80,000 votes. Of course, PDP won with about 30-something thousand votes. APC had maybe 20-something thousand votes. So I'm saying that, think about it. There's a tiny fraction. So politicians don't actually have the ultimate say. No, the people have it. The people have the say. In Seyi Makinde, in 2019, we had 15,000 votes. In 2023, we had 565,000 votes. That is over 1 million votes in 4 years. Right? Over 1 million votes in 4 years. That's what we did in Oyo State. So think about it.
Are you aware?
Wait, I'm going somewhere. Now, so if, and let me also tell you, are you also aware that Seyi Makinde is the first governor in the history of Nigeria that his votes at the second time election will be more than that of the first time? Many second time governors struggle to win the second time. Seyi Makinde is when he won, actually. Now, so this is it. How do you say that? How do you face Oyo State people and say Seyi Makinde Oshedada? Will you say he did not build roads? Will you say he did not build hospitals? Will you say he owed teacher salary? Will you say that he's owing pensioners? What exactly will you say Seyi Makinde did not do?
No.
And let me tell you, so people have said, no, but Seyi Makinde is not the candidate now. I'm saying, what are you saying? Whatever when we go to campaigns, people will say, PDP. The 2 times we went to the ballot for Seyi Makinde, it was not Seyi Makinde's picture we were voting for now. It was PDP logo, right? It was PDP political party. It was sponsored by a political party. So when we go to the people, we say, okay, Seyi Makinde promised you this. He has done this. Yesterday, Seyi Makinde was at Songo. Yesterday. And when he got to Songo, he went to inspect the road that has been done in Songo. He went to Bodija to look at the road. Came to Songo, check the road, and every area like that. And which is very good, which I like, right? As I speak to you, they'll start the Agbadi Jokodo Road very soon. Very, very soon.
That's where Obushino resides.
And that's
Used
where,
to reside.
yes, that's my
your ward.
Yes, that's my base. They'll start it very, very soon. So when we start that, and we'll do it for the next election. So it's simple. By the time we start all of those things, and then you stand and say, okay, this is what we... So I've been asking my friends in the APC, what will you say? Okay, Adelabu has been minister for about 3 years now, right? About 3 years now. The song they're singing in Ibadan is that Orí mínísítà yìí ò fapò. Orí mínísítà yìí ò mọ̀ dáa. Ẹni tá a gbé sípò tá ò rí náà. Ẹni tá a gbé sípò tá ò ló náà o. Tó bá ṣe gómìnà yóò bọ̀ yóò jẹ́.
Was that your composed song?
No, it's not my composed song. You know I don't compose song. You know me. I don't know how to sing. I don't know how to compose song. I'm saying these are the songs they are singing in Ibadan, not me. Right? Or you talk about Senator Jagba, Senator Muda. So I've checked the APC. Who do you?
Let me quickly use this
I'm wishing them the best.
Let me use
my word is that we meet at the post.
Let me use the opportunity to appreciate somebody looking at us live. Oduola Olumide. God bless you at Michael Ogushino 001. That's what he said. Thank you, Olumide. Mike, okay, you have.
In fact, I expect you to say I should just contribute so that people will not think because he's the PDP person.
Please do.
That is talking.
Please do.
Now, looking at it, I have made the research. I have done my assignment. It is not even Seyi Makinde that will campaign. People are campaigning already as in underground work. You telling someone, if that time comes and Seyi Makinde say Honorable Ogushino is my candidate, I am telling you, he will defeat any other person. What we need to hear is that this is the person. I have done my assignment. I have moved round.
Hello.
And I can tell you that if you have the boldness that Seyi Makinde did not do well, I am not a party person. But if you want to say Seyi Makinde is not doing it, just come out and say it and see the reaction.
I expected you to have just said something. This is a golden opportunity. You should have just told him that if Seyi Makinde says, OBA-ADEWALE, you are the next governor. or Seyi Makinde has said,
are you a party person? You are a journalist. You are not a party person.
Shejimele with the party person.
So, even if it's the engineer that Seyi Makinde say, look, this is the person I trust that will continue this my good work.
Anyway, Barnabas, on a lighter mode, I heard some people saying that wherever Seyi Makinde go, we follow. I said, why? They said they cannot, and they don't pray to return to those times when they will not be sure of when the salary will drop.
No, see, let me tell you.
But don't let us get it twisted. Oyo State APC have come back to one.
No. So
Tesi Folawi is not the leader of APC, and they are doing fine.
Wait, let me give you a concept.
So to win them might be difficult.
No, we don't have plenty of time. We're talking about 3 minutes more, right? But let me give you an understanding. You see, politics is not one on social media. When you're planning for a North election, I came here and told you that we're not going to win with a small margin. The way we beat the APC, they will write it down that they've not been this humiliated. What happened in Ibadan North was a complete humiliation of the APC. And that's what will happen again in 2027. Ask me why. Few days to Ibadan North election, few days. I think about 2 days to the particular election. There's some Fulani, Adelabu, Sadafadinali, all of these people, the same way they are moving around, they met in Adelabu's house. Yeah, you remember? And they took pictures and said, no, we are now united, though. We are going to defeat the PDP. I just laughed. You know why I laughed? I said, okay, but it's enjoyable. And let me say it to you categorically, there is no kind of unity. And let me tell you, that unity that you are seeing is a graveside unity. Let me tell you, Wale Bello, I can tell you for free, for a fact, that by first week of January, APC in Oyo State will be in a serious mess.
First week of January.
Serious.
Is that when Seyi Makinde will announce his likely successor?
No. They will not be able to host the we had our own Congress. We are in court, Abi. The Congress of the APC.
It's all right. Because of our time, Michael Ogushino, I want to know, what's your secret? If you were not in PDP, would you be this performing?
I don't think it's about the PDP. It's about the platform that Governor Seyi Makinde has given to us. And the gift that God has also bestowed.
Seyi Makinde is marketable, right? So it makes you as a marketer, it makes it easy for you.
For me.
All right, what's your parting word to those who are listening to us? Because you just have to draw the curtain.
Don't stop supporting the PDP in your state. Don't stop praying for your governor. The only thing Seyi Makinde wants is the betterment for your state, prosperity of all. Let us not stop supporting our governor and praying for him at all times.
Your parting word, Barnabas.
As we know that the security issues all over, please, when you see something, say something, and let's be security free.
And as we all draw to today's curtain, I want to say usually that deed are seed, seeds are deed. Make sure you sow a seed you'll be proud of tomorrow. If you are publicity secretary well. If you're a journalist, journalist well. Because tomorrow, people will ask you, what have you done? What did you do when you were there? So on this note, I appreciate my capable engineer, Osho, Magnet Thatcher, my own Aishat Oyedele, that's my HOP, I appreciate you. And of course, my producer, Bode, OLABODE MAKINWA, and the man who wear our own number one jersey, the one who handled our steering, is no any other person but Joy Akinlulu. See you next week, God willing. Bye-bye.